Up for sale now, Vehiclemax. We have a beautiful 2013 Buick Encore Premium package. White on the outside with a silver bottom, two-tone leather interior. Only 7,000 miles. Front and rear parking sensors, lane departure warning, collision alert, and a number of other options that I'll get into in just a minute. It also has the power glass moonroof. Car has a clean title and also qualifies for Carfax's buyback guarantee as well as for an extended warranty. We're located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida 33142 is our zip code. Open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays 9 to 5, and we're always closed on Sundays. We have been in the car business since 1992 and have sold over 31,000 cars. We are an accredited member of the Better Business Bureau with an A+ rating. You can check that out for yourself at our website. Right on the homepage is a clickable link to the Better Business Bureau site, which will take you right to our rating. If you have any questions, feel free to call me. My name is George. I can be reached at 305-218-5462. It also has the beautiful 18-inch chrome wheels with Continental tires that are not new, but they're still in great shape. They definitely don't need to be replaced. It also has remote start. I'll show you how that works. Vehicle has to be locked. And you press and hold this little circle here. And the car turns right on. This is a really neat feature, especially in the winter when it's nice and cold outside. As long as you had the heater on when you last left the vehicle, when the car comes on, so will the heater. When it reaches enough temperature, it'll warm up the car for you. In the summer, the opposite. As long as you had the air conditioning on when you last left the vehicle, when the car comes on, so will the AC, and it will cool down the car for you. When you're ready to drive off, just unlock the vehicle, put the key in the ignition, open the switch, and you're ready to go to drive off. If you change your mind and want to turn it off, press the little circle again, and you're good to go. All right, let's go ahead and let's get inside of it and get it started, show you the interior options. Got the glass moonroof. Door panels, so the same as the interior. Two-tone gray, this is like a charcoal here, and medium gray here. And you got like a gray wood trimming here from factory, which looks really nice. It does have the Bose stereo sound system. You got storage here on the sides here, storage pockets, and another little more storage down here. You got dual power seat, lumbar support, and on the driver's side we got memory for up to 2 drivers. Automatic headlights that come on at sunset and come off at sunrise. Wood trimming also in the dashboard here, and manual tilt wheel. Before I sit down, let me pan over the seating area now so you can see it's in perfect shape. I mean, it's spotless actually, without any cuts, tears, or burn holes. Matter of fact, there's no burn holes anywhere in the seats, door panels, headliner, or carpeting, and there's no odor of smoke, so it looks like the previous owner may have been a non-smoker. You got curtain side airbags, as well as seat side airbags. All right, let me go ahead and get inside of it, get it started, show you the interior options. All right, let's get the car started here. It's got one of these type flip keys. Alright, let's turn on the air conditioning because it's very warm outside today. Alright, there's your navigation booting up. Give it just a second here. Forgot to mention that I had navigation earlier, but it does have navigation. Navigation is initializing. While that's initializing, let's go ahead and get the moonroof open so we can get a little bit of lighting for the video. It is a glass moonroof. It is tinted, but also has a hard cover here that blocks out the sun. So let's light it here. You can slide it or vent it. Vent it means that it just tips, the back of it raises up just a little bit so you can vent in case you're a smoker and you want the smoke to go out. Okay, so there's your navigation. All right. When we put the vehicle in reverse, you get a full color backup camera. Okay. And let's see what else here. You got an automatic transmission that has a manual shifting mode, as you'll notice here. Now, when you put it on, you see here you got a. Right now we're in park, reverse, neutral, drive, and then if you want to go into manual shifting mode, you go down to the M, and then that's where you can control here. You shift up here and downshift over here. All right. Got cup holders here in the center, and that's my little camera string there on your way there. And you got storage down here. Okay, let's close that up. And you get your emergency brake right here. You release here. All right, let's move the shifter back just a second. so I can show you what you got down here. Switch hands here on the camera. Okay, down here you got a little hard to see here because it's kind of dark. USB on the right and an iPod port on the left. Okay, let's close that up. And on this side here, that's just a cigarette light adapter for your chargers. All right, let's put it back in park. Well, let's leave it back for a second. Okay, over here, this is your lane departure warning, which will beep when you are in the expressway and you're coming out of the lane. It's going to beep and warn you. This one here is to disable your parking sensors. Those are the ones that beep when you approach another vehicle or object, and you do have it in the front and rear bumper. And this one here is your child lock, and what that does is if I engage it now, for example, now the only way to open the rear doors is using the outer handles. That's in case you got little ones and you don't want them to be able to open the door from the inside. Once you engage that, the only handles that will open the car are the outer handles. To disengage so that they can open it from the inside, you press here, and then that the rear doors will now open from the inside and outside as well. Alright. Okay, you got also heated seats with 3 different levels of comfort. High, press it again, goes down to medium, press it one more time for low, and one more time for off. And clearly you have it on both sides, the driver and the passenger. You also have dual climate control. So for example, if I want to put the passenger side here at, by the way, your display is over here. I just put the passenger side at 70 while the driver's side is the maximum low. And what that will do is that'll make the AC vents on the right hand side of the vehicle blow at 70 degrees, while the ones on the left hand side right now are blowing at maximum low. Let's put it back down to low because it's warm outside. Alright, get this thing, the stereos, is it on? No, it's off. Okay, let's turn it on. You get controls on your steering wheel here for the stereo to raise the volume. Lower the volume. You mute it here. Okay. Now, if you this is your source button. Right now we are on an FM. Let me move the camera there so you can see it. So if I push that button in, it takes us to XM, and right now it's on. Actually, XM is actually active right now, as you can see. If you press the source button again, it takes you to AM and back to FM. Okay. All right, let's mute it. Okay, so I was pushing in on that button. Now, if I tap this button down, okay, it takes me to your preset stations. Those are the ones that are down here, which of course can be changed. Okay, as you see, that one's there on the pulse, which is that lights it up in orange. And if I press it again, let's say, it takes me to a classic. That's another one of the preset stations in this vehicle. And again, those can be changed. So that's how you tap up or down to move about your preset stations. You push in to change the source, meaning going from AM to FM to XM. Alright, now once you pair your phone to the Bluetooth, you're gonna pick up the phone over here and hang it up over here. If you're not on the phone, if you hold down this button here, it will access your voice commands. Alright. On the left hand side, you got your cruise control. This button here is to turn on your collision alert, okay, which it'll let you know when you're approaching another vehicle rapidly, and it'll let you know that it's time to brake, and also get your braking ready for a quicker brake than normal. Okay. All right. It has 7,670 miles, so super low miles. By the way, this vehicle is still under the balance of a 4-year, 50,000 mile bumper to bumper, which is followed by a 5-year, 100,000 mile powertrain warranty, and it's got plenty of coverage. For the details on the coverage, read the comments box. I wrote them on there. I don't remember them now, but they're there. Okay, to the right hand side of the odometer reading, you have a compass that lets us know that we're pointing or heading in the east direction. To the left hand side lets you know what gear we're in, which is park, and above the speed that we're moving, because we're not moving, so it's clearly 0. Alright, the car is running right now. Keep an eye on the tachometer. I'm going to rev the engine. And the reason I'm doing that is just so you can see that the car is running and idling perfectly, and that there are no check engine light on, no airbag light, no service engine soon, no maintenance soon, nothing like that. The only 2 lights that you see on the left hand side here, the green light is General Motors daytime driving lights, and the red light is a seatbelt light, because I'm not wearing my seatbelt to shoot a video. Alright, you got a leather up steering wheel, and I'll pan around it nice and slow. Essentially, you're looking at a new car. I mean, the vehicle only has 7,000 miles, so figure about 7 months worth of actual real use, even though the vehicle's a little older than that. Looks like whoever had it before didn't drive very much. All right. Okay, now up in the top here, this is for your automatic headlights. So when you're that's like a light sensor up there. So when it starts to get dark, it'll activate your lights. And it's also it's a pretty cool setting, which when you turn on, if your lights are they are automatic as they are right now. When you turn on your wipers, your lights will come on. Okay, so that's a pretty cool setting. If you don't want your lights to come on, you can just take them off of auto and put them on off. Okay. All right. Up in the top here, you got an auto dimming rear view mirror that has a sensor up here that senses bright light. So if somebody puts their high beams on you, it will darken the mirror so it doesn't bother your vision. This vehicle is equipped with the OnStar system. If you purchase this vehicle from us, you will get a 90-day free trial with OnStar at no cost to you. And let me tell you what OnStar does for you. For example, if you get into a car accident and any of the airbags deployed, including the side airbags, it will send an immediate signal to the OnStar center to let them know you've been involved in an accident. They'll attempt to contact you through the car to make sure you're okay. If you do not respond within a reasonable amount of time, they'll dispatch emergency vehicles to come to your aid. Also, if you have any kind of emergency, press the red button. The OnStar center will come on and assist you with that emergency. If you're lost and need directions, press the blue button. The OnStar center will come on and give you turn-by-turn directions until you arrive at your destination. If you happen to lock your keys inside your car, they provide you with a 24-hour number. You call that number, identify yourself. Once they know it's you, they can send an immediate signal to the car to get it open, which will save you a bunch of time and money having to wait for a locksmith and having to pay a locksmith. Also, if your check engine light comes on, press the blue button. The OnStar center will come on, diagnose the vehicle remotely, tell you what's wrong with it, and how to proceed to take care of it. They also have roadside assistance and concierge service. For more details, visit OnStar.com. Up in the top here, you got a set of map lights. Here are your moonroof controls. The one on the left hand side is to slide, the one on the right hand side is to vent. Alright, you got your glove box down here, and in there is the owner's manual with its casing and all the supplemental booklets that you need for the vehicle's operation. This here is more like a smaller part, maybe there for like napkins or wipies or I don't know, whatever you want to put on there, pens, maps, something small. Alright, let's see here what else. Let's pan over the passenger seating area. You can see it's also in perfect shape. Alright. I think we're ready to move on to the rear and cargo section of the vehicle now. So let's go ahead and turn off the car. I try to cover as much as I can on these videos. But if I miss something, feel free to call me at 305-218-5462. My name is George, and I can go over with you. I didn't go over the power windows and power door locks because that's kind of pretty boring and pretty standard. Of course, we have power windows, power door locks, power mirrors. You got privacy tinted glass. The door handles are white with the chrome inserts. That's part of the premium package. You got the beautiful 18-inch alloy wheels, 4-wheel disc brakes, tire pressure monitoring sensors, anti-lock brakes. Left rear door panel, perfect shape. This is a 5-passenger vehicle, 2 in the front and 3 in the back. This vehicle does not come with a third row seat. It's not available. You got anchors here for your baby car seat. That's what those little plastics indicate. So you can, if you push in here, there's a little anchor there so you can tie down your baby car seat. You have, if you don't have middle row passenger, you can flip this down and use it as an armrest or a cup holder. And all the passengers have over the shoulder belt, including the middle row passenger, which uses that one. The ones on the left hand side here use these side belts here. Alright, in the back of the center console, you got a plug, like, let me see if I can reach here and open it for you. It opens from the bottom. You got a plug just like at the house for like a 120 volt. Okay. Alright, let's come around to the cargo area here. By the way, all the tail lights and headlights and headlights are in perfect shape. They're not damaged or scuffed anywhere. They're nice and clear. These are the parking sensors I was telling you about. There are 2 on each side of the bumper. Okay, and you got some in the front bumper as well. You got a rear wiper. This glass has a little orange lines inside, which is your rear window defroster. Right rear tail light. Perfect shape. Let's go ahead and open up down here. All right. This is your cargo area, which has a privacy cover. So once you close the hatch, people will not be able to look inside and see what you have back here. So you can put valuables here, and people won't know what you have. All right, you got the factory floor mats underneath this other floor mat here. You got your spare, okay, which is down there. I don't know if you can see it there, and then you got all your tools and your jacks and everything that you need to change the tire. All right, let's close up here. Come around to the passenger side. Right rear door panel. Perfect shape. I'm sure by now you noticed none of the panels have any cuts, tears, burn holes. None of the speaker covers are cracked. Okay. And I believe, I'm not sure, but let me double check. By the way, you have side airbags on the rear here as well. So you have your curtain side airbags as well as side airbags on the seats on both the front. Okay. And the rear section of the vehicle. Now these seats can be actually we're going to move the seat belt here to get out of the way. To go into cargo mode, okay, you have to push the headrest down. I'm not going to do it now, but this will actually, let me just slide that front seat back to give you an idea what it's going to look like, because I have only one hand available. So I'm just going to flip this up a little bit here so you can see how the seat rest goes down. Actually, I think we have to lift this from the bottom first. Yeah. There's a handle here. No, this just flips on this way. Okay. All right, and that's to go into cargo mode. All right. Let's wedge the seatbelt out of there. Oh, I don't know if I can need two hands now, but yeah, I can just wedge it out of here and put it right back where it goes. Okay. So that's how that goes. All right. You see, there's a handle here. Hey, okay, I knew it was doing something wrong. Okay, so that's what you do. Let me, I knew that didn't look right. So, all right, so there's a handle here. You pull it, and it's gonna move the seat up just a little bit. And now what you do is you flip it this way, okay? And then now it's when you bring this down here. And let me put the headrest down. I'm gonna lay the camera down and let you look at nothing for just a second, okay? I want you to see how this works. Okay. All right, sorry about that. So what I did is I put the headrest in a position now where it can actually lay down, and as you can see now, we're pretty much laying down completely flat. So let's do that procedure again. Now we're gonna lift up here. Let me get the seatbelt out of there so it doesn't wedge in there. This is not as complicated as I'm making it look. It's just that I only got one hand because I'm holding the camera with the other one. All right, so now this headrest is all the way down, but this is easy to lift. And it goes back. Oops, I just showed you without even showing in the camera. But anyway, you get the gist of it here. And now to push this back down, you push it here, and then you push. Let's make sure we get that seatbelt in there. You push there, and we're back into passenger mode. All right. Hope I didn't bore you to death with that, but I wanted to show you how it works. So let me recline this back here a little bit with my camera hand. All right. Okay. So we can have a look at the interior here. Trust me, doing these videos with one hand and showing everything is a little bit tough. All right, the passenger front seat is also power and has lumbar support, okay? Right front door panel, I hadn't showed you that yet. Same thing, two-tone with the charcoal, with the wood trimming. Both stereo sound system, I think I mentioned that already. All right, before we conclude this video, I would like to talk to you about financing. If you require financing, let me tell you, we have excellent rates for good credit. We also have special financing for not such good credit. We even get some programs for really rough credit. If you're concerned about the financing, you live a long distance away, or you simply want us to get you pre-approved before you come over, just go to the website, vehiclemax.net. Right at the top of the page, you'll see a tab that says Apply for Credit. Click that, click it, fill out the application completely, click Submit at the bottom of the page, and then give us a call so we can retrieve your application and get you pre-approved. That's going to do it for the video in this unit. I want to thank you for watching our video at vehiclemax.net.